Very, very important matter at hand, as there is a boiling issue. There is a main issue right now on board in the whole nation that Peter Obi just released. You know the way he talks. He just lambasted the president. And in this video, let us even begin to look at why Peter Obi has to use these strong words on the president, and even why the president just decided to leave Nigeria and go to another place. What is the reason? Is Peter Obi justified in his recent attacks on President TINUBU? So in this channel, of course, you already know, in Noble Media, we give you relevant news. As the news is breaking, we are analyzing it and giving it to you, real information. Therefore, if you have not subscribed, just click on subscribe. Peter Obi lambasts TINUBU without mercy as TINUBU just out of Nigeria. You know, we have been following the recent release from Peter Obi on his official Twitter handle. Let us look at it critically without being biased. No, Mr. President, this is not the time for holidaying. This is what Peter Obi said. Peter Obi is saying that at this moment that the president just went on holiday. Dear Nigerian, this is from Peter Obi. I am struggling with my senses to understand what is happening in governance in this country. I hope you are following. What I have seen and witnessed in the last 2 years has left me in shock about poor governance delivery and apparent channeling of energy into politics and satisfaction of the elites, why the masses in our midst are languishing in want. He is saying that he can't understand why the leaders are after enjoyment, traveling, while the Nigerian masses are suffering. In the past 2 years, Nigeria has lost more people to all sorts of criminality than a country that is officially at war. We just saw what happened in Benue the other day, where over 200 people were killed. We saw what happened down there in Enugu, where people were massacred. Some people are still even missing. Fulani herders clashing, killing farmers, kidnapping, raping, and all the rest. Without any twilight, Nigeria ranks among the most insecure place in the world. I want you to note what Peter Obi is saying. Nigeria ranks among the most insecure place in the world right now. Just come under the comment and tell me what you think. Nigerians are hungrier, that is, there is more hunger, and most people do not know where their next meal will come from. There is hunger in the land, though. Is it true or false? With such a gory picture of one's country, you can imagine my bewilderment when I saw a news release from the presidency announcing that President Bola Tinubu is departing Nigeria today for a visit to St. Lucia in the Caribbean, another place. That means President left Nigeria to visit St. Lucia, another place. The presidency release Mary confirmed an earlier news report since last week, where the Prime Minister of the Caribbean, Philip J. Pierre, announced at a pre-cabinet press briefing on Monday last week that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is expected to depart Nigeria on Saturday, June 28, that is yesterday, 2025, for St. Lucia for official engagements and private leisure time. Okay, I hope you are following. According to the Prime Minister's announcement, 2 of these days, June 30th and July 1st, will be dedicated to an official visit, with the remainder of the trip set aside as a personal vacation. I can't understand why the president should be vacationing, why Nigerians are dying and crying. I told the person who drew my attention to the Caribbean story that it cannot be true, and that the president is just coming back from a holiday in Lagos. Remember, the president has been in Lagos, so people have been visiting him. He has been resting in Lagos. I didn't want to believe that anybody in the position of authority, more so the president, on whose table the buck stops in this country, with all the myriad problems in virtually all areas of governance, would contemplate a leisure trip at this time. This is what Peter Obi is saying. This is a president going for leisure when he couldn't visit Minna, Niger State, where over 200 lives were lost and over 700 persons still missing in a flood natural disaster. I wonder which type of incident will happen before a president is attracted to show physical sympathy to the distressed citizens. This is not me talking, this is Peter Obi talking. Oh. The other states in crisis where over 200 lives were murdered, the president yielded to public pressure and visited Makurdi, the state capital, for what turned out to be a political jamboree than condolence, as public holiday was declared and children made to line up to receive the president, who couldn't even reach the village, the scene of the brutal attack. You know, very dark man, our brother, my own dear brother, went to the very village where these people were killed. He took the risk, but when the president came, he couldn't go to that village. He just went to the capital of Benue State without visiting the village to see for himself what happened. In terms of land size, Makurdi is 937.4 kilometers, which is over 59% bigger than St. Lucia, which is 617 kilometers, and Minna is 6,789 square kilometers, which is 10 times bigger than St. Lucia. St. Lucia, with a population of 180,000 people, is less than half of Makurdi's 489,839, and Minna with 539,000 is almost 3 times the population of Lucia. Let's just be following, you know. I hope you are getting the gist. Peter Obi now said, I don't think the situation in this country today calls for leisure for anybody in a position of authority, more so the president on whose decks the buck stops. This regime has repeatedly shown its insensitivity and lack of passion for the populace. What do you think? Going by the way it prioritizes the rich and shows indifference to the poor. This very obvious indifference to the federal government, to the sufferings of the Nigerian people, should urgently be reviewed. He's saying that it appears the APC regime under President TINUBU has not been sincere with Nigerians. They have not been sensitive to the killings, the hunger, the troubles going on inside the nation. And remember, I want you to come under the comment. In our channel, we have been collecting a vote. The current administration under TINUBU, President TINUBU's administration regime, has been more than just past 2 years in office. So we are giving a scorecard. I want you to come under the comment of this video and give a scorecard from 1 to 10, 1 over 10. What do you score TINUBU? Are you giving TINUBU 10 over 10? Are you giving his government 1 over 10? If you give 10 over 10, it means that he is excellent. Or if you give 1 over 10, it means that he is poor. So between 1 and 10, where do you rate President TINUBU's achievement? This very obvious indifference to the federal government, to the suffering of the Nigerian poor, should urgently be reversed. One had expected the president to be asking God for extra hours in a day for the challenges. But what we see is a concentration of effort in the 2027 election and on satisfying the wealthy, while the mass poor continues to multiply in number. I mean, almost every average Nigerian is struggling to eat. Finally, this Peter Obi talking. I like to let all leaders know one thing, that the God-given resources of this country belongs to all of us, not for a few. The time has come to put a stop to this drift before it consumes all, and focus on pulling people out of poverty. He is saying a new Nigeria is possible. Of course, this is the way Peter Obi ends his tweet. He is saying that all hands must be on deck to make Nigeria work. All hands must be on deck. Everybody forget about the travel. This is not even the time to say, I am a PDP person, I'm a Labour person, I am APC person, I am a Northerner, a Southerner, anyone you are. The time we are in now is for everybody to speak up, Say the truth to people in power, whether your local government chairman, whether your governor, whether the president, so that they can, if they are doing well, tell them they are doing well. But if they are not doing well, feel free, especially on this platform, Noble Media, come under the comment. We are rating the president 1/10. Tell us how you rate him. Be free. The more number, we want at least 1,000 Nigerians to watch this video, 1,000 of them to come under this video and rate the current administration from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest and 1 being the least. Feel free. The more we speak out, the more there will be a change. We should never keep quiet. As Nigerian, whether you are inside Nigeria, whether you are, please, if you are watching from outside Nigeria, let us also know in the comment section. So go under the comment, give us your rating of the current administration, and if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, at this very channel, click on subscribe. If you have not liked this video, click on like, and help us to make more people to come and rate this administration by sharing this video. Click on share this video, copy the link of this particular video, share it on WhatsApp, share it to your friends, share it to your family, share it to your fans, share it to your followers. Let as much people have a say, because knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, and that is what we will keep giving you in this channel. If you have not subscribed, click on subscribe. There's an important video on the screen. Click on it and watch now.